What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our round 2 battle for the UPBA. It is the semifinals. The winner advances to the championship game, and we are playing against Shaquaza and the Dallas Starmies, which just so happen to have the kill leader of the league with 26 kills and 7 deaths, Galar Darm. 26 kills. 26 of those things. God damn, that is incredible. So I want to ask you guys, what is the most amount of kills you have ever gotten in a league with a Pokemon? I want to know, I'm curious. Let me know down in the comments. But this team that he has, I'm going to show the full team right now. Galar Darm, Zeraora, Slowbro, incredible top 3. He's got a Sandforce Landorus, which is the Landorus I. He has Whimsicott, super annoying, Chandelure, which, if you guys didn't know, he has not brought it to a single game. Klefki, Dragalge, Hitmonlee, and Sharpedo. So, I'm nervous for this game. I built a few hours ago. I want to give a huge thank you to Incog and to Aquarius, who were both able to hop in call with me and discuss things. And honestly, shout out to the rest of my front office as well, notably to a couple other people who were able to give us some mocks. We got mocks from quite a few people. We got mocks from Jay, we got mocks from Didi, and we got mocks from both Aquarius and Incog as well. And most of them brought, surprisingly, Chandelure. So, yeah, I'm pretty surprised by that, but hey, it is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and just jump into this team builder and show you what we are bringing. And it's a very different team than what we normally would bring. It's very, very cool. So let's go ahead. Starting off with our very first mon is going to be, for some reason, I'm sure you guys would not expect this, but Toxicroak is our very first Pokemon. Toxicroak this week is running Expert Belt, and this EV spread is so amazing. I love this spread so much. We have 20 HP, 36 defense, 4 special defense. Then we have offense, 172 attack, 252 special attack with a quiet nature, but we still have 20 EVs in speed, even though we have a negative nature in speed. That's amazing. I love this spread so much. Here's exactly what this spread does. And just by the way, we are Assault Vest, not Assault Vest, Expert Belt, what am I saying? With Shadow Ball, Vacuum Wave, Earthquake, and Sludge Bomb. Toxicroak, our speed there is for modest Dragalge. We take a magnet boosted Adamant Zeraora's Plasma Fist. We also take a Life Orb Chandelure's Shadow Ball, or a Scarf Flamethrower. We don't take that Scarf Flamethrower anymore, that's a mistake. We do always 2KO a max HP Slowbro with Shadow Ball as well. We have Dry Skin there as a just in case for the Sharpedo. If Sharpedo is there, and obviously I have Vacuum Wave, which is going to do enough damage to get the KO on it, but in case he runs, he's trying to run Aqua Jet to get the hit on me. He won't be able to do it because it'll just give me recovery back, which is nice. But it also helps out with Slowbro a lot in case it tries to go for a couple of Scald Burns or try to hit my Cinderace with a Scald. Just something to note. It could be a decent option for us to take a hit from and gain some health back, which we really kind of want, which is very important here. The reason why this set is so good is because you look at my opponent's team. He has how many Pokemon that are hit super effectively by this? He has 10 on his roster, 8 are hit super effectively by this coverage. The only ones that aren't are Landorus and Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee, that's always going to be the thing. I don't think I get anything to actually hit Hitmonlee for super effective damage, but either way, Landorus, I could have run Ice Punch over Earthquake, but then I'd have to basically, well, one, I'd hit Zeraora for not super effective damage, which is not great. I also wouldn't hit Dragalge for as hard or Klefki for as hard. So we're running no way to really hit the Landorus outside of Shadow Ball, but we have answers for them. I honestly don't know if Landorus even comes, but hey, we'll see. Very, very fun set, very good set. In the mocks, it hasn't performed super well, but the reason why it kind of has to come is because Shea has run Zen Mode Darmanitan many times. Sub, Salak, Belly Drum, Zen Mode Darm, and it has been incredible. And if you guys have seen some battles lately that I've had, you will know I've been crushing it with the Sub, Salak, Belly Drum sets. And that's why we have the Vacuum to get the guaranteed KO on the Darmanitan if it is at 25%. At the same time, if we manage to get enough chip on the Darm with Rocky Helmets, with Rocks, with Spikes, with whatever, then Darm will be in range of Vacuum at like 55-60%. If that's the case, we're in an amazing spot. Really good position for us. We also want to do as much damage as we can to something like the Whimsicott. We want to force the Chandelure to go for a Shadow Ball. If it's Scarf, that's good because we can then get a powerful Shadow Ball off on my opponent. And honestly, what's his switch into this? He could expect an Ice Punch, doesn't want to go Landorus. Maybe doesn't want to go, maybe he expects a knockoff, doesn't want to take that with Landorus. Or maybe he thinks, you know what? My physically defensive Pokemon is a Slowbro. I have Regenerator. I'll just go into that. And then I fire off a Shadow Ball, doing 55% to it. Oh my god, it would be amazing if we can get that off against them. I am really excited for this Toxicroak set. Darts is going to be amazing for us. Our next mon is going to be Ouroboros the Zygarde here. Now, I actually built, the second set I built was Aquaria. We knew exactly what set we wanted. We just want to adjust the investments a bit. But we're going to talk about Zygarde a bit first. So Zygarde is running Arrows, E-Speed, Toxic, and Protect. Protect is there to stall out toxic turns, but mostly it's there to figure out what the Darmanitan is locking itself into, because if he goes into Darm and he ends up being a belly drum set, okay, good to know. If he goes for the belly drum right off the bat, or the sub or whatever, something right off the bat, that's great. I go for my E-speed, I get rid of the Zygarde, the sub on the Darmanitan. I can just E-speed to KO after because that's just the best play. Protect lets me scout that, but it also lets me scout if it is ending up being the Gorilla Tactics, which is very good. It also allows us to just figure out if the Dragalge is going to be locking itself into a Draco Meteor, because if it's Dragalge against me, I want to figure out right away, is it worth my while to go for the arrows and get the damage that I want to? Or is it going to be better that I just switch out hard to something like my Feeny to be immune to the Dragon move? I have to figure that out. That's really what it's here for. It also gives us some recovery back with the Toxic. Our investment here is pretty cool. We have enough investment so that our leftovers gives me a leftovers number of 13 HP per turn. We take a modest Pixie Play boosted Whimsicott's Moonblast, and we're not too KO'd by Life Orb, Adamant Play Rough from Zeraora after a spike and 2 turns of leftovers. So that's leftovers, Protect to get back in the round of leftovers, and then we're fine, okay? It's a little bit scary if he gets the +1. If he's +1 Adamants and there's no spikes or anything like that, it could be a little challenging, but we'll see how it goes. Protect is there to scout the Darm, like I said, but it's also there to rack up the chip that we really want. And then E-Speed is there for the Darmanitan and the Zeraora late game, and we take a max special attack Slowbro's Ice Beam if it is not modest, which can be very good because Slowbro is kind of annoying since I'm actually not running Toxic on anything else on my team. It's pretty annoying. Our next mon is going to be the Necrozma. Photon Geyser, Earth Power, Knockoff, and Moonlight. Very good set here with the leftovers. Our investment allows us to take 2 Adamant Life Orb Plasma Fists from the Zeraora after leftovers. Speed is there for Timid Dragalge. Knockoff allows me to get rid of the specs on the Dragalge, which lets me take any one hit, and it lets us put it in range of Geyser as well. Or not put it in range, but it gets us closer to range of Geyser. The only time I don't go for Knockoff against the Dragalge is if it is indeed in range of Photon Geyser. And we also take any 2 Life Orb Landorus attacks after our leftovers, which is awesome. This is my lead if I see Dragalge. If I don't see Dragalge, I'm free to just basically choose a lead based on what I think will come. Honestly, Necrozma more than likely will be the lead because I want to get rid of hazards or get rid of items. I want to Earth Power things. I want to Geyser things. It's just a decent move all around, a decent Pokemon all around. Because if he leads off with Darm, he goes for a Flare Blitz, an Icicle Crash, or whatever, I can knock off. If he goes for U-Turn, he's risking me being like an Autotomized set. And if I'm Autotomized weakness policy, then it's just GG's right there. So yeah, he has to be definitely worried about that. So that's going to be our Necrozma here. Very good mon. Moving on to our Cinderace here. Cinderace is back with the heavy duty boots. We are running a supportive Cinderace. Insanity here. We have enough speed on this set for the Landorus. I don't want to have enough speed for the Whimsicott because if Whimsicott comes, it'll outspeed me anyways. Or no, it won't outspeed me anyways, but it's going to switch out anyways. There's no reason for him to stay in. The only punish is if I'm in range of a Moonblast, an Energy Ball, a Giga Drain, a Psychic, a Hurricane, or whatever. That's the only punish. We have this investment because I need to make sure that I can take a hit from the Dragalge. That's really important here. So our speed, like I said, for Landorus, core change is there because I want to be able to switch over the opposing hazards like the Klefki Spikes or the Landorus's Rocks. Landorus is his only rocker. After that, his only bit of hazards that he has is the Klefki Spike. So maybe running a Sashmon wouldn't be a terrible idea, but there is a potential for Klefki, and if he is trying to sweep me with the Darmanitan, then Klefki is definitely going to be running the Spikes to get rid of those potential focus sashes. Like I said though, it's a really good Pokemon in this matchup here. We have Protect to scout things with specs of Dragalge, and for the Darmanitan, we take Adamant Life or Plasma Fist from the Zeraora. We also take a modest non-boosted Dragalge's Draco. So if I find out that he is going to be potentially locked into Draco, I switch out, I U-turn out rather, into my Feeny. If I find out I think he's going to go for a Sludge Bomb, I U-turn out into my Zygarde, and that's really it. I just play from there. Very important. Pyro Ball's still really good. The investment on this set, it doesn't look really great. It's max HP on Cinderace. The Pokemon has 75 defense and special defense. It's not great, but it does what we need to, and we don't need as much damage as we really think we do on this set because we still 2-KO basically 2-KO a max HP Landorus from full, which is amazing. We get the 2-KOs we want, and if we get into Blaze, amazing. If he runs the Flash Fire Chandelure, that's good to know. We do outspeed it unless it's Scarfed, and then we can go for a U-turn. If we find out it's going for Protect or whatever, it's going for a Trick, we go for Protect, and we are in a good position. Or we think it's going for a Fire move, we U-turn out into something like our Chandelure, or not Chandelure, our Feeny, and we're in a better position that way. So yeah, that's going to be our Cinderace. Moving on to Killua, our Thundurus. Now, I mentioned this in the Discord chat, in the call. I said, I want to run Twisted Spoon. I want to run Twisted Spoon Thundurus. And they're like, why Twisted Spoon? I'm like, well, I want to do as much damage as possible to the Dragalge. Everything I hit neutrally on his team, except for Zeraora, Landorus, Whimsicott, Dragalge. And those things are hit neutrally by Psychic. One of them super effectively, and that's the Dragology, which is very, very annoying. And Psychic, of course, will do a good chunk of damage to the Zeraora. Knockoff is there to get rid of potential Life Orb, or Choice Band, or Magnet, or Leftovers, or whatever, and then Psychic is just good damage all around. The investment we have is speed for the opposing Darmanitan, which allows me to then creep 1 point higher than that. So Darmanitan and Zygarde have the same speed, so if his Landorus is creeping my Zygarde at base 95 speed, saying, you know what, Matt, if you end up going max speed on the Thundurus, fine. If he goes for a quick U-turn on me, I'll get the momentum with a slow U-turn, which is fine, but I'm not running momentum this week. So I'm okay with that. And at the end of the day, we're immune to one of your stabs and we're resisting the other one. So I'm okay with that. But the reason why we decided to go 1 point higher is because in case I can get the damage off with the Psychic or a knockoff, I'll get that damage. It'd be nice to have. Protect is there, again, to scout. We want to find out, what is the Darm going for? What is the Landorus going for? If Slowbro comes in, is it going to go for just a hard switch into the Zeraora, and I can just go for a Psychic the next turn, or is it going to go for a Teleport? What are we expecting? That's pretty important. It also lets us know right away, Dragology. Do we take the hit from Specs? No, we don't. So we knock off right away. We knock off that, and we take the attack. So here's the investment. Fundy, speed for the Darmanitan +1. Protect for scouting versus Darm and Dragology. Knock off for items, but also because Specs Dragology claims a kill. Psychic with Twisted Spoon, 2 hit KOs, max HP Dragology, and 2 hit KOs, max HP Whimsicott. And we also take 2 Adamant, non-boosted Zeraora's Play Roughs from full as well. Very important, very good set this week. Our next mon, our final one, is going to be Tapu Fini, which has been the MVP of our season. But we are not running Misty Surge. We are running Telepathy. If you guys remember, the last time you've seen a Telepathy Tapu Fini on my channel was the finals of BBR Season 3, and we ended up losing, unfortunately. But this Tapu Fini is very, very good. And the reason we're running no Misty Surge is because we want to be able to get off a rest against our opponent's team. Moonblast and Shadow Ball is great coverage. My opponent has actually 1 resist to Ghost, and it is a Sharpedo. That's it. Nothing else resists it. We have Moonblast for that. Honestly, this set isn't meant to do damage with the attacking moves. It's meant to chip things down. It's meant to keep Slowbro in range of something like my Toxicroak, or weaken it for Cinderace, or weaken it for Thundurus, or whatever. It's nice to have, but really the main goal of this is to make him take Rocky Helmet Chip with the Darmanitan, with the Zeraora. If we can do that, we're in a really good spot. It's just the best way for us, and also at the same time, if he ends up going for a U-turn with Landorus, he'll take Chip that way. It also takes any one hit from a Specs Chandelure. Super important because that thing is really strong, and if it doesn't come, great. If it does come, well, shit. But basically, this set takes Magnet-boosted Adamant Zeraora's Plasma Fist. Telepathy's there so I can rest. Helmet is allowing me to chip things down for the range of Croak and Zygarde. Super important. And we also take 2 Landorus's Timid Sludge Waves from full. And we also take a modest Dragology's No Attack Sludge Wave as well. Very important. So if I think he's going to be locked into a Dragon move, I go hard into Fini. If I think he's locked into a Poison move, I go Zygarde. If I find out that if I can get rid of the helmet, or the specs, what am I saying? The specs, then I'm in a really good position as well with this Fini. I'm nervous. This is a really big game. The other finals game, their semifinals game, has been played at the time of recording. And if you guys haven't checked it out, make sure to go and check out the coaches who played that game. And I am really hoping to get a W here because we want another title, all right? I need to get another title. We're super close. 2 more wins. That's all we need. 2 more wins, we can get it done. Guys, that is the team builder. In terms of secret word of the day, we're going to say hamburger. Let me know what kind of condiments you like on your burger as well. And it is time to battle. I am nervous, but let's do it. I will see you in the game. All right, everyone, we are back. He ends up bringing basically the team to be expected. No Klefki, so Corching on Cinderace is not bad. There's going to be no hazard this game unless potentially Rocks in the Landorus. No Dragology, though, which is awesome because I have really little switch into that thing. I'm kind of nervous to see the Chandelure. It is the first time he's bringing it all season, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm leading off with Void. That is my play still. It forces everything into a tough spot, weakens everything, gets the chip that I really want. And yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. I'm going to make sure my calc has my team set up. I'm going to put his team in the calc as well to make sure his is there. So he brings, all level 50, he brings the Darmanitan, Galar, the Zera. He brings the Slowbro. Those are his big 3. Chandelure. There's Whimsicott. And then finally there is the Landorus Eye. And it is Sandfor. I'm nervous. Damn. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I gotta play this game well. Gotta make sure that we are doing the thing we gotta do. Is play like we practiced. We'll be in a good spot. Alright. There is Shea versus Shea. Not messing around with this. We are nervous. We are going to play this game well. We're going to do it well. Buttons. The Darmanitan. My play here is to go for the knockoff. We scout what he does, get rid of a potential item if he crashes me or something. And quickly, I want to pull up exactly Galar Darmanitan G. Choice Scarf. We have that, we have Bandit. So we know exactly what everything does. We'll knock off here, figure out what kind of set he is. But the fact he led with this makes me pretty confident that he's not the sub belly drum set. I'm like 99% sure about that right now. It makes no sense for him to lead with the sub belly drum set. If he has Scarf, U-turn will do under half. He goes for Icicle Crash Raw, and we dodge. Wow, that could be big to start this game. We do a good chunk of damage there. We get rid of the Choice Band as well, which is amazing for us. Question though is, what does he go into here? He might stay in Crash, but we can get the KO right now with Geyser. So what does he go into? I'm going to go for the Geyser. I'm going for the Geyser here. He goes for another Crash. He connects this one. It will not KO us. Does under half. And we flinch this time. Unfortunate. Well, he missed the first one, so I mean, it's obviously fair. Obviously fair. I can go for another Geyser here. It's that or I go hard into Feeny, but I'm going to go for the Geyser here. He goes for another Crash. Connects again. And no crit. We get the Geyser off. Do we KO here? We don't. Oh, that sucks. Thought we'd KO. Wow. We don't KO. That's unfortunate. We go into Aquaria here, but it's okay. It's in range of anything. He doesn't switch out. He would have switched out first because he's faster. We're going to see a Crash come out here. I'm intrigued. Jesus. There's so much damage there. And we just Moonblast here. Whew. Does he go slow, bro? Jeez, that's unfortunate. We can only recover up on the slow, bro, as well. It's the only thing we can do. Everything else kills us. A bit of bad luck on both our ends to start. He's going to go for another Crash here. Wow, I'm very surprised at his set, but we're just under half now. And we Moonblast and get the first KO of the game. So the Dharma's gone. That's a really big threat gone. Problem is, the Chandelure is there. Chandelure is spooky. Chandelure is spooky. I should have probably taken off Dry Skin from my Toxicroak, but we didn't do that. We just thought it was going to be in our best interest to not do that. Okay. So, if I see the Zera, that's the Zera. Yeah, I think I go hard Zygarde here. I have Vacuum Wave and I have Extreme Speed, so I should be fine against this. How much does Zeraora's Grass Knot do to me in case it's special? Zygarde, max potential attack, let's say mild. Grass Knot will not do enough to kill me. To kill me, rather. We're going to Zygarde here hard. If he play roughs, he play roughs. If he subs, he subs. If he bulk ups, whatever. Our play is just to go for arrows, and then, in theory, E-Speed should pick him off as well. Oh. We would be in such a good position if we didn't get the flinch, but he would be in such a good position if he didn't miss. Okay. Pretty free Toxic here, I'll be honest. Pretty free Toxic. As the incoming Slowbro or Chandelure, or not Chandelure, but Whimsicott is expected. And Protect now isn't used to scout, it's used mostly to figure out, well, to get Leftovers recovery back. He switches out, good. We're expecting the Slowbro. Or the Whimsicott. We do connect as well, which is amazing. We really needed that to hit. Okay. And you may think we're sub-toxic protect on this. That's if I go for protect right now, which I kind of want to do, but I also shouldn't. I want to get the chip on this. I'm going to go hard into Cinderace. I'm not going to reveal the protect just yet. We're going to go Cinderace, and we'll start U-turning around and stuff. As soon as he ends up getting into Whimsicott versus Toxicroak, oh my god, I just clicked Shadow Ball. U-turns on me. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. Was expecting to see something else, but we see the U-turn instead. If I go for Protect there, we do 18% to Whimsicott right off the bat. I think he revealed not to be leftovers as well, by the way. Pretty confident in that. Oh man, I'm a little quiet and I apologize, but I'm nervous about this. So we outspeed this unless it is obviously Scarfed. It could be Scarfed, and because of that, I might just go hard into Aquaria. So I'm going to do that. If it's Scarfed going for Earthquake, we'll know. I don't think he stays in on me. If he U-turns, he U-turns. We see an Earthquake here, so I'm pretty confident this is Scarfed. 85 down to 12, so we're alive still. Okay, 85 down to 12 is 73. Landorus. I hate the fact that I have to calc like this really weird set with Landorus. It's Landorus Earthquake. It could be Adamant. This is 73. It's a max roll for Jolly though, and I'm going to switch out. I'm pretty sure it's Jolly Scarf, so I'm going to go hard into Killua here. Go hard Killua here. He stays in. Does he U-turn? Does he knock out? Does he Earthquake me? I think he Earthquakes me. Yeah, he Earthquakes me. Like I said, pretty confident that he's Choice Scarfed. Pretty confident in that. What do I think he goes into here? I don't know, but I knock off. I don't want this thing Scarf locking itself into something against me. Fuck. That was not good. I should have scouted. I should have scouted that. That's a really bad situation there, because now nothing East is hit anymore. Shit. We don't even 2KO with Cinderace. We have to go Zygarde basically and like try and weaken this. That's really bad. That's really bad. That play right there might have cost us big time. I should have just switched back out and sacked off. There was no reason for me to do that, because if he goes... I can go for arrows here, which I kind of need to do. I need to get this thing weakened. U turns out on me. Fine, is that a crit? Fine, a crit. That even looks like a lot of damage there, wow. Oh man, I wish we got that roll on that stupid Zygarde. Would have been so... not the Zygarde, the Darmanitan would have been so nice for us. Comes the Whimsicott. He's going to take the arrows here. Okay. Solid damage. And I protect here, I believe. Yeah, so we're going to protect. Get some more chip on this. Maybe he thinks we're Scarfed. Damn. Losing Thundurus like that is not good. That was so bad for us. I was so sure it was Scarf. I just rushed that way too quickly. I don't know why I rushed it so much. There's a U-turn. Question is, do we think he stays in and attacks us or not? I can put this under half right now. I can go hard into Feeny and get another bit of chip on it, but I don't know how good that is, because I want to get a rest off ideally on the Slowbro. I also want to recover up with the Feeny, with the Slowbro on my Necrozma. I can't go into darts. Like, do I go back into Cinderace here and U-turn out on the Landorus? I think I do. I go back into Cinderace and I U-turn out on the Landorus. Oh my god. That early game was just not what I needed. Yeah, so he U-turns again. Maybe he Specs. Maybe he Scarf. If I just went for arrows there, I got free arrows off on anything. If I went for Toxic there, Toxic would have been even better. Paul. Okay. There's the slow bro. Here, do I protect? You can go for a Future Sight. You can go for a Future Sight here. But there's also the teleport chance. If he Future Sights, I have Sacks, so I'm not too concerned. We're going to protect here, scout, see what he has. So, everyone was confident, no Trick Room, no Trick Room, no Trick Room. The guy brought Trick Room. The guy really brought Trick Room. Wow. That's incredible. Well, we go into Ouroboros, I guess. That's crazy, man. That's so crazy. Oh my god. Trick Room on a team that has outspeeds mine. I think I brought 2 mons that are faster than 100 base speed. Psychics here, yeah. So we couldn't go into the Toad because of that reason. That does not enough to do half to me. I was at 135, this is like 204 or something. Which is like, what, 90, 70 something points of health? So, Zygarde against Slow Bro with Psychic. It's offensive. How many turns left to Trick Room? This is 3. So protect here on the Ice Beam. If he's running Calm Mind, then he has no Slack Off. Psychics me again. Okay. If I go hard into Cinderace here, Cinderace should eat. It does less than half to Cinderace. It's max special attack. It's modest, then it does more than half, but I can protect that after. We're just stalling out turns of Trick Room right now, which is not the best. Not the best use of our time. Ice Beams me here. Nice, nice. Okay, and we take this hit. How many turns left to Trick Room? This here's the final turn. Sadly, I think I have to get damage off, and I'll be put into Blaze range potentially. Unless he runs Scald right now. If he Scalds me here, I think he might have the game. And like, there's nothing I can do. He surfs me. Fuck! Oh my god, this is a great set, and it really worked out well. I should have protected it. Good news is, he can't really touch Feeny. I can rest up on it. We just lost our Cinderace. That's so bad. That's so bad for us. Jeez. I don't know what it's been. I'm playing terribly of late. I've had multiple games back to back where I've just been absolutely terrible. We're gonna rest here. Gotta get rid of Cinderace now. Cinderace was so good for us in this match. It was gonna be so good. Fuck. If I just went hard Toxicroak there, I'm such a good. Like, that's the thing. I can't because if he goes for Psychic, I lose my Cinderace. I lose my Toxicroak, which Toxicroak was so good. Switches out. We get a free rest off. Comes this guy. And he's free to basically do whatever the hell he wants now. The only way I win this game is by being risky now. I have no option to win this game. I have to get everything in range of, somehow everything in range of Toxicroak, which is never going to happen. Let's Sleep Talk here. Wow. Bulks up. Right in my face. Possibly Shucka Berry. Unbelievable. I'm going to get destroyed here. I just cannot believe how poorly I've been playing as of late. And it's showing out. And I really rolled rest on the Sleep Talk. Beautiful. That's like literally what I needed not to happen, and it's going to be game now. If I got some damage, I got a Moonblast off on this. That would have been so nice for me. And I'm pretty sure this doesn't make contact. Or it does, at least. Yeah, so if I got a Moonblast plus that chip off, I would have been in such an amazing position. Instead, I lose my Feeny. I'll go Ouroboros here. Got an arrows, got extreme speed, and hope and pray that it KOs. It probably won't though, because I think it's gonna be Shaka. Arrows. I don't have enough to beat the Slowbro. Was not expecting offensive Slowbro. The Whimsicott getting the turns of getting the momentum that he got on it was great. The not scouting for him not to be Scarf was really bad. I should live this. I do. Barely. The arrows, Shuckaberry pops off. Yep. As we expected. Oh my god, what? You know what my play is right now? My literal play is hope that he misses. If he misses this attack, I got a shot. If he misses this attack, it's 10% chance to miss. Unbelievable. Or he can just knock off and get the KO right now. Yep. I'm so mad at myself that I've been wasting hours of prep and just playing like absolute shit. It's so annoying. I can't believe it. And I'm just gonna... Fuck. I'm so mad at myself that I can't play this game well right now. I'm in such a bad place. Sludge Bomb this thing. We're gonna die to the Plasma Fists. Fuck. Hell, I can't believe this. I don't even want to talk about what happened after this game because I just don't play well right now. I'm in such a... This entire week of games I've had, I have been playing my absolute worst. I don't think I've played games this poorly in a long time. I'm not scouting things. I'm rushing. Like, look at my timer. My timer's only at 5 minutes. It's been a long game. I can't believe this. I can't believe how poorly I played this game. I stayed in on the fucking Darmanitan with my Necrozma when I should have gone to Feeny and just try to chip it down. And I didn't do that. And instead we ended up taking a fucking 5-0 loss in the playoffs. Unbelievable. Well, GG to Shea. Congratulations for making it to the finals, okay? Really good job, all right? Great team. It worked out well. First time bringing Chandler, didn't hit the field. Landers was great. Zeraora was the exact size I expected to be. It was great. One thing that threw me off, Slowbro really got me off guard, and the Landers not being Scarfed. And why did it get me off guard? Because I just did not play well. I did not scout. I did not make the right reads. Just terrible game on my end, but kudos to Shea. He did it. Good job. Make sure to go and check him out, guys. That is the end of our run in the UPBA. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video. If you guys enjoyed the season, leave a like as well. Shea moves on. We do not. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Hey everyone, it's me. Obviously this season didn't go the way it was planned, and I do want to say just a couple quick things because the way this video ended off was not the way I wanted to. The video goes up in like 13 hours, and I want to make sure that I got this off my chest because I don't want anyone to assume or think, or Shea to even think that I was mad at him or frustrated with him, because I'm not. He did exactly what we had to do. He played an amazing game, he prepped so well, and he deserves to be in the finals right now. What I'm mad about is my play. Lately, even in the games that I've won, I've been really bad. I've played just bad. And I'm hoping that I can kind of break out of this because we have, you guys are going to see it, we have UBL semifinals going up in 2 days. And we have the CGT week 7 or week 8 going up tomorrow. So I really want to make sure that we are playing our best so that we don't have to have more games like this where we just play poorly. So we just got to do better. And I'm hoping that I don't have to waste my time prepping because right now, when I don't play well, I don't mind losing. I've never minded losing because I can always learn something. But when I don't play well because I rush, I make bad decisions, I'm not being careful, I go against what I wanted to do in prep, that's what makes me, well, feel shitty and feel upset, which is what I was feeling at the end of that game. So I just do want to apologize for the reaction there because it is not, at anyone specifically, it's just at me and my frustrations with myself because I do try and bring you guys great content, and if I'm not bringing you guys my best, then, I want to bring you guys my best is basically what I want to say, okay? I want to give you my best. But I do have a couple of big thank yous to say to our front office specifically. They have been absolutely incredible. This entire season has been very, very, very helpful in just helping us get not only from a record of, a draft that has been incredible, but a record of 8 wins, 2 losses, and they also were just super helpful, especially early on in the season. when we were able to do the team buildings in call. We kind of transitioned a bit towards doing that with CGT and not UPBA, but still, we just had such a fun time doing that. And I also want to give a huge thank you to our YouTube channel members. So shout out to Liv, Hayes, Eric, Sully, Zeke, Bread Pudding, and Tone, our level 1, 2s, and 3s, for all the support that they've given us on the channel so far. And thank you to all of you for watching. If you guys did enjoy it, I do sincerely hope you leave a like, and commenting down below is a really good way to help the channel grow. And like I said, we are close to 1,250 subs, and if we can get there, that'd be amazing. You guys do seem to enjoy the variety content. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for an amazing season. Congrats to Shea for getting to the finals, and best of luck between him and Razor. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.